Hey everyone, what is up? I'm Imaginative Fango, aka Founder, aka Imaginative, and today I'm going to be doing the second episode of the Let's Talk podcast. Podcast in quotes because technically it's a podcast, technically it's not, but I'm just gonna go with it. And today I'm going to be talking about musical theatre and how I used to do musical theatre. This was inspired by Fraser because basically we were talking about musical theatre in the live chat of his premiere for his latest podcast with Robbie Knox, and we were talking about musical theatre there. So I figured, why not talk about it in my podcast? So thank you, Fraser, for that. The link to his channel is in the description. If for some reason the link doesn't work, then Fraser Oliver on YouTube. So yeah, basically, oh, and I hope you guys like the new layout. I'm trying something different. Hopefully it works. So basically, well, most of you who are watching this probably won't know, I used to do musical theatre. I used to be in this musical theatre group that I would go once every week. I think it was for about 2 hours. I think it was for 2 hours. We would rehearse for this production, rehearse for shows we were doing and stuff like that. And so we ended up doing when I was there, I only stayed for two major performances, but then we did other little performances that weren't plays, that weren't musicals. We just sang and danced and stuff. On the stage, we didn't do acting. Basically, the ones that I did, the productions that I did were Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella. Those are the two ones that I did, and honestly, they were fun. I really, really liked doing them. And it was just it was really, really fun. I really liked doing them, and I mean, what we would do was we'd go they were we would go to what we would do in when we would go every week was we have this warm up. So we have stretching to music, and then we kind of dance across the room to music, and then we sort of sing and stuff like that as well. And that would just kind of be a warm up, and it would be half an hour of doing warm ups, and then we'd sort of get into, because to be honest, I was acting, I thought it would be mainly acting, but it was mainly singing and dancing. That was mainly what it was, and I really liked it. Mainly the dancing part, because I cannot sing. My throat's not the best. I cannot sing. So mainly the dancing part I really liked, and the acting part I liked as well. But I didn't have big roles. I had roles that weren't as big, which is fine. But I'm just, I didn't get that much of an opportunity to show my acting skills. So, but it was really good. It was really, really fun. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, what can I say about the two performances? They were they were really fun. I don't know what to. We did Beauty and the Beast before we did Cinderella. Um, the Beauty and the Beast. I don't really know what to say about the actual performances themselves. It was. I keep saying it's fun. It was fun. I keep saying the word. It was fun all over and over. I'll try to stop doing that. But you know, we had to I think, yeah, we had to make sure we were all ready for the performance and stay backstage because there were no bathrooms or anything, so we had to go to the bathroom before. And the girls were on one side. The girls had a little room, and then the boys didn't. The boys were just in sort of the backstage area without any sort of a room. But the separate room for the girls was quite small. there were like a lot more girls than boys. That's I think why we got the room, because there were just more girls. That's why we got the room. And so I think this was for Beauty and the Beast, but either way, it was definitely for Cinderella. We had the room, and I think for Beauty and the Beast we also performed in the same place and had the room. I don't know if that's true. I think so, but I mean either one. I think I'll mainly talk about Cinderella, honestly, because I don't remember much about Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast was very fun. Cinderella, we were in the same place that I was talking about with the room. I don't know if we were there for Beauty and the Beast, but for Cinderella, we were definitely in the room. We were definitely in the room backstage. The girls were definitely in the room backstage, and the boys were like backstage and almost like just sort of there backstage. I don't really know how to like. They were just, and everyone was like, "Yeah, don't go over there because I might be like getting changed or whatever." And it was very like. It was fun. I keep saying it was fun. I know. I keep saying it was fun. I almost missed going on stage though. Let me talk about that. There was like I think I needed to get changed or something. I don't know whether I did, but I think I did. But I didn't realize it was the part where I was supposed to go on stage and dance was so close, and everyone went out of the room, like except for like a few people. A lot of people went out of the room, and I was like, "Is it time for the dance?" So I was like, "No, it's not." Like, I was kind of getting ready, but I was like, "No, it's not. It's not like time for the dance yet." And I kind of was like, "Okay, I should go see if there is time. Like, I should go see if it's time for the dance." And then I went and I was like, oh my gosh, like they're on stage. And so I just kind of went on stage because I was like, I was wondering, should I go on stage? Like, and I was like, I'm gonna regret it if I don't go on stage. I think I was like, I'm gonna regret it if I don't go on stage. So I did. I went on stage and I joined in and I started to dance and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I almost completely, I would have been so upset if I would have not joined in though, I think. I'm really glad that I did go on stage and join in. It was only like at the start, so I hopefully no one noticed, I just kind of joined in the back, but, and then the person who does like the choreography and stuff, choreographer, she kind of like gestured for someone to move so that I could like get in my place I was meant to be in, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I don't remember whether she said anything afterwards, but like I was just like, oh my gosh, like yeah. And it was really fun. The thing is like the ending, we didn't want it to end. We were like having so much fun. We didn't want it to like end. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you about another story. Just before the play, I don't know whether it was Beauty and the Beast. I think it was Beauty and the Beast. I don't think it was Cinderella. I think it was Beauty and the Beast. Like, before Beauty and the Beast, they were like, look, guys need to step up your game before we go on to the show. You know, like, they were putting, like, pressure on us, saying, like, come on, you need to, you know, this isn't going as planned or something like, I don't know, it was something like, they were hoping we would do better for the show because it wasn't going so well at that particular point. And at the show, we stepped up, we were better, and I'm really happy that we were, and it was great. But yeah, those were just some random stories. I mean, actually, there are a few other things that we did as well. Was those two main performances. We did like a Christmas performance where like we sung a bunch of Christmas songs and stuff. Well, I don't know whether we sung a bunch of Christmas songs. We definitely sung Let It Go. I don't really know about the other ones, but we sung and danced and stuff. Because there were performances where we would just like, there'd be like solos, or there'd be like a little group, and then like, there'd be like 3 or so performances where all of us would go on and sing, or dance, or do both. Would we do both? No, we wouldn't do both. We'd sing or dance. And those would I wouldn't do anything else. I would just be with everyone else and do the singing and dancing. So yeah, it was good. We did the last performance I did with that group was the 80s performance, and I absolutely loved it. It was literally amazing. It was so much fun. It was one where because we performed at like different places. This one was at a school, so I think we performed at the school twice. I didn't go to this school, right? I'm not at the school. I've never like gone to the school as a student. I've been to the school to perform. And it was the place to put it was like backstage, and it was the best place that we performed at because like we could like have like proper conversations without like whispering backstage, like because backstage was like we went down a flight of stairs to go to backstage, and there was a bathroom back there. It was great because it was like it was a school, so like we had like a bathroom there and stuff, and like it was just so much better because there was just so much more like space and stuff. It was great. And the 80s performance was really fun. I documented a few pictures from that day. It was great. Although I had to wear gloves, and I think the next day I had like a bad reaction to the gloves. Apart from that, it was really, really fun. I'm quite glad that was my last performance with them because it was very good. And we started to do another play, but then I left. I left after that play, and I think it was not after the play. I didn't do the play. I only did Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast. Those were the only 2 plays. The play that they started, then I left. Not because of the play. It was just because I was like, I think the real reason was because I think there was I feel like at the time there was a different reason, but now I look back and I'm sort of thinking about it and remembering it. I'm like, I think it was because there was like a lot of pressure, and I know there is in musical theatre. I know there is in acting. I think that's why I didn't just leave, because I was like, I know this is the pressure of acting, and it was kind of like it was just because It was also because like I never really wanted to go, but then when I got there, I had a great time. As well, but it was just there was a lot of pressure, I think, and I think I didn't really need the pressure. I was worried about other things, and that was just not. I just eventually left because of it. I think that's why. It might be other reasons. There probably is other reasons, but I am glad, regardless, I am glad that I did stay for as long as I did. I am glad that I had the experiences that I had. And I know there's a lot of pressure on musical theatre. It's just, at that time, I don't know if I was ready. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's true, but, but yeah, I think that's it. There's probably a lot more to say, but, I hope that made sense. If it didn't, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please like it if you did. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.